Are you surprised to see me? I'm asking today, how do you recharge and where do you go to do it? Hey friends, it's Sammy back with another episode of the Daily Dash. That's right, it's everything you need to know from around the world and in my life, straight from my car dashboard to yours. Today is Monday, October 13th, 2025. Let me tell you what you need to know so you're in the know, wherever you are and whatever you're doing. Man, it's been a minute, and many of you are like, whoa, I thought you weren't going to do this on Instagram or YouTube anymore. You know what? I have heard from a literal handful of people in the last week that they miss my car videos. So friends, you know who you are. Here I am with a little less, well, compared to the people I saw this weekend, you know, my voice is better than it was. But yes, for those of you that haven't seen me in a minute, I'll tell you why my voice is gone. And it's later in the day than I had hoped for, but here we are. So let me give you a little bit of news before I talk to you about what I wanted to share today. So I'm actually on my way to do some grocery shopping and watch a little football. My Bears are getting ready to play tonight. The Chiefs beat the Lions at Monday Night Football last night as I was in the air. Some sad news. Diane Keaton passed away last week, and Sister Jean. You know, my son was at Loyola in Chicago last year, and Sister Jean of, gosh, I don't even, if you don't know who she is, just Google her. An incredibly wonderful woman that was really made famous for following Loyola to the Final Four, their basketball team. Just, I'll have to do a whole separate thing on Sister Jean, but she died at 106, so crazy. And today is, depending on, I guess, who you ask, National Indigenous Peoples Day or Columbus Day. So a lot of people have the day off today, but let's not forget why. So there you go. If you missed any of that, I will put it below, which is, again, one of the reasons I haven't been coming to you is because, as I told you, it takes a while to get some of these up and going, but that's okay. What I want to talk to you about is kind of how you recharge. And for those of you that do follow along on social media, you know that I was in Orlando this weekend for the planned Disney panel reunion. It was an incredible time. And yes, I'm not sick, but I did a lot of screaming, especially on Guardians of the Galaxy. Well, really every ride, but Guardians of the Galaxy, if you have not been at Epcot, it is incredible, amazing. I posted about my solo day I did in the parks yesterday, and I'll share more about that. But for my friends that got to know me, and I even tried to make the claim this summer that I'm not an extrovert, and my best friend was full stop, like, I can't let you say that. But what happened was this, I can't remember how long ago it was, but I read an article on extroverted introverts. And until then, I would have always considered myself an extrovert. But when I read this extroverted introvert article, I'm like, oh, that's me. And it's not so much about how comfortable you are around people, but it's about what do you do to recharge. And, you know, from our training cruise last year, when I was getting to know everyone, I noticed I kind of disappeared at the end of the night. And it's not that I don't love the silent disco or, you know, checking out all the themed lounges and all that. But after a lot of peopling, I need to just kind of go by myself. And whether that's to pray, whether that's to journal, whether that's just to release the energy. I'm an empath, and so I absorb a lot of people's energy, and I need to get better about that. So it's not a bad thing. It's just, how do you recharge? So for me, that's watching funnel vision under the stars with the night sky on a cruise. Like I love going and watching football with the group, but sometimes I just need to pull back. And so like tonight I had an offer to go out, and I'm going to just go to bed early because that's what I do. So, you know, things can be wonderful and exciting and full of lots of energy and also draining. And so I just wanted to put that out there for all of you. Just think about, how do you best recharge? What do you need? And it's not selfish, especially if you give a lot of yourself or you volunteer or you mentor. It's okay to need that time to recharge so that you have more to give out. And what I want to pray over you all is patience today. Lord, I just pray that we are able to not just attend to our own needs, but to listen and hear the needs of others, to meet the needs of others, and just realize even that when we don't agree, we can help to understand and show them compassion and patience so that we can learn to be better human beings on this planet. Okay, friends, I hope you have a great day. What's the rest of it? Make sure you make it great, and do not wait to tell someone you love how you feel about them. Bye, friends.